Welcome to this week's Commerce Connection. I'm here with Jen Hine, the owner of Dairy Queen here in Delavan. Welcome, Jen.
Welcome, Travis.
Thanks for being on the show this week. Well, one thing I always ask our business owners is I always ask them to give us a little bit of background on how they got started in their business. So tell us a little bit about the background at Dairy Queen here.
It's kind of common. We moved down here from Green Bay, and we ran the Lake Geneva Dairy Queen for probably 5 years, and we were looking to purchase our own, and we lived in Whitewater. But it was god-awful expensive, and then we found out Dairy Queen in Delavan was for sale. So we ended up doing this under a land contract with Don Schultz. We ended up purchasing, eventually, after a couple of years, purchasing this ourselves, and here we are today.
So when was that? When did you purchase it? How many years ago was that?
12 years ago.
12 years?
Our
Wow.
my anniversary date will be April 1st.
So April 1st, April Fool's Day 12 years ago.
Yep.
That's an interesting day to have bought a restaurant.
Yeah, who would have thought it would have come to that?
Now, in the 12 years, I've been to Dairy Queen many times, as I'm sure many of you have been. And I love the old theme, when you had the pumps and all that. But I can see you've done a pretty amazing job in a remodel. Tell me a little bit about your remodel. You've obviously spent a lot of money in updating the store.
We like the 50s, 60s theme. We have the car shows here in the summertime, and I figured there'd be a loophole through the attorney where we wouldn't have to do the remodel. There was no loophole. It was either become Jen's Ice Cream Parlor out there by the 31st of December last year, or do this remodel. So we decided we better still remain the Dairy Queen and do the remodel, which was a lot of hard work, but we did it.
But you're not losing the 50s, 60s theme. I mean, you're still going to have the car show and the bands and those type of things. So you're still going to have those. And you still have the checkerboard floor. So
Yep.
you still have some of the remnants of the old with some of the remnants of the new. And I see you've got like a picture box of all the old cars. So, I mean, you still get kind of that mixture of the two together.
We clashed it kind of together. The floor, and like you said, with some of the old stuff still back here. We're still going to have the car shows, but we did the upgraded theme here that Dairy Queen wanted, where it's more. I think it's calmer, to be honest.
Well, and I do have to say this, and I know maybe I think it's your baby. They have a huge, huge refrigerator full of ice cream cakes. I mean, that thing is massive.
That over there is the only thing I actually had to say on that I got to pick out.
So plenty of dilly bars, plenty of ice cream cakes. So obviously, if anyone needs an ice cream cake for birthday, I know we had a ice cream cake last Sunday for my little guy who turned 10. So
we can definitely help anybody out with the cakes. We can even put your picture on the cake. We could put the bank picture on the cake even.
I don't know that we want to do that. That might scare the children. I don't know that we should have my picture necessarily on the cakes. That's probably not a good idea.
But we can do it.
Now, Jen, you did offer something very generous, and I hope you don't mind sharing it. For the viewers of the show, Jen has made a pretty amazing offer, so why don't you share that with everybody?
For anybody that watches this, from now until the end of April, we're going to give a free kid-sized cone. All you have to do is print the coupon, bring it in, and we're going to give you a choice even. Chocolate, vanilla, or twist.
Chocolate, vanilla, or twist. And below here, you'll see where it'll say coupon. Just click that button, download the coupon, and bring it in, and you'll get a free ice cream cone.
Even you, Travis.
Even me.
You can have one.
Well, be careful. That could be dangerous. Now, that's going to be obviously one per visit, so obviously we want to make sure we have that. Well, Jen, thank you very much. The one thing I would strongly encourage you to do is that the food here at Dairy Queen is always great. So if you're in the area for lunch, they have great burgers, hot dogs, the normal Dairy Queen food. Obviously, the blizzards are great. The ice cream is great. But come in and do yourself a favor. Come in and check out the remodel. Really impressive. And I'm sure Jen would love to see you stop in and say hello.
I got a challenge for everybody. We have a cloud in here. And if you can find where this $2,500 cloud is that IDQ made us put in, that'll be another bonus for everybody.
Another bonus.
It's a secret cloud.
A secret cloud hidden in the restaurant. So I like it. A little challenge. So I would encourage anyone in the area, please stop by, look for the cloud, print the coupon, and come have your ice cream cone.
And Travis, I gotta thank you.
Sure.
Before this remodel, we went to every bank around here, and I couldn't understand it. I mean, every bank. We banked at one place for 11 years, and we couldn't get financed. And I don't know anything on here. But Travis here was the only person that took time out to listen to what I had to say and explain the questions that I had. So he not only ended up with my store financing, he also ended up with all of our financing. He gave us an awesome deal on the house, on the store. So I thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And even future business, this man has all of it.
Well, thank you, Jen. That's awfully nice of you. Thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you next week on the Commerce Connection Weekly. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.